podcast. Lucky joined by MVP. Third man Alexis needed one more week. We will see him next week return. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. We got some stuff up here for you to click and subscribe to it. Still part of Gym Mint 10 Sports. We just are all doing our own channels as well, trying to build off that momentum. So going off of last week, like I said, we started doing the matches of the 2000s, and this week we're going to do the matches of the 2010s, and then we also have a bunch of other content as well if you're new here. So welcome in. And MVP, how are you this week?
Doing good.
Looks like you're standing, dog.
Got a new setup going, testing it out. If this goes good, then this will have to be the setup going forward. If not, happy to go back to the old way.
Yeah, well, you look good, so I think you look pretty clear. There was a thing about being clear, not you looking good though. No, I'm just kidding. So let's jump right into it. Top 5 matches of the 2010s. I went first last week. I'll let you go first this week.
All right, sir. That might have been the biggest mistake. All right, I'm gonna go Money in the Bank, 2011. John Cena versus CM Punk for the WWE Championship.
Yeah, that's a solid match.
I feel
I
like
think that's my number 1 too. So we share that one. We'll just share this one.
I feel like if you weren't into wrestling or you were and you fell out, this brought you back in because everything real. Told the line of reality and wrestling and did this really happen, or did he really leave, or he's bringing the WWE Championship everywhere. He went to Comic-Con and interrupted their panel and was trash talking Triple H. It just turned into a whole crap show.
That's true. Like you said, the build up to it. I mean,
Yeah.
first of all, the infamous pipe bomb. You have the pipe bomb.
Yep.
John Cena, as you're laying there, hopefully as uncomfortable as you can be, I want you to listen to me.
Yes.
And then he just goes,
he's like,
off.
I have no idea what's going on.
You can see it in Cena's face, just selling the table bump.
Yeah.
Just,
So the pipe bomb happened in Vegas. I was actually in Vegas at the time in my grandparents' guest room watching this, going, "What is happening?"
Yeah. Yeah, and there were so many elements to make it memorable.
Absolutely.
That, like, you have, Vince was coming out to do the Montreal screw job all over again,
Mm-hmm.
and Cena stops and says, "No, I can do this on my own," and then eats a GTS for his trouble.
Mm-hmm.
And there you go. He loses.
And then McMahon afterwards is like, "Bring Alberto, get the briefcase. Bring Alberto." And then you have Alberto running, looking. He's just looking like I don't know what's going on either. And then he gets a kick in the face for shoveled by CM Punk, who then slips out of the ring and blows Vince McMahon a kiss goodbye.
Which, yeah, you could not. Sorry for that. My allergies are on fire. It seems like 1 week or the other, one of us has allergies, and this is crazy. Like, it's fucking fall. But anyway, yeah, no, he kisses him goodbye, or blows him a kiss goodbye, and then you just. First of all, Cena was going to be fired if he lost.
Yep.
And then
that never happened.
Punk is gone. It never happened because wasn't it? What's his face? The Road Warriors brother, John Laurinaitis.
Yeah.
Didn't he say it, or was it Triple H that came out and stopped it?
Triple H came out and stopped that. We're not going to fire you.
Yeah. With the infamous tear in his eye. I love you, Pop. And Punk, John Cena, Money in the Bank 2011. Solid match. And since we share that one, you can go next again.
All right. I'm going to go Shawn Michaels versus The Undertaker, Hell in a Cell, WrestleMania 28.
Is that
No?
WrestleMania
No,
26. No Hell in a Cell.
26. 26. All right, yeah, I read that wrong. 26. I don't know my Roman numerals apparently. Yeah, Hell in a Cell.
You wrote them in Roman numerals?
Hey,
I'll never decipher it.
yeah, so Hell in a Cell, and it legit looked like he was going to lose his Undertaker was going to lose this match due to shenanigans, but it didn't, and
I think your matches are mixed. Are you talking about Michaels and Taker 26? Right?
yeah, so you know what? Messed up. All right, yeah, all right. The retirement match,
Yeah.
completely different. Yeah, all right. So Undertaker Michaels, the retirement match. Now this wasn't this didn't have the same oomph as the Michaels Taker match from the year before, but it did. It did, especially the outcome, tug at some heartstrings because Michaels had to retire.
Yep. Yeah. No, that was I wanted Shawn Michaels to win that match.
Oh, I don't think there wasn't anybody in the if you say you were, you're lying, that wanted Shawn Michaels to lose this match, but I guess he knew it was his time to run off into the sunset, and Undertaker did give him a very exclamation mark tombstone when he took him and he jumped in the air and delivered that tombstone.
Yeah. No, it was definitely because you think he's Mr. WrestleMania, so it's like okay, he's gonna the first person to end the streak too, and then it didn't happen.
Yeah,
And but it was one of those where I love both of them, so it's like you don't know what to do. You're just like I'm just gonna sit back and enjoy the match because I don't know
yeah.
what I want. I will help you out here since
Thank you.
since you I'll fill in your
Yeah,
other notes with my number two, Undertaker versus Triple H, Hell in a Cell,
Hell
WrestleMania
in a
28.
Cell.
And I
Okay,
didn't mess it up because I wrote WrestleMania 28.
okay.
but but yeah, that match, Undertaker versus Triple H, end of an era. Shawn Michaels
Yeah.
is the referee. It felt
Okay.
like a threat.
Can,
Huh?
can, can, can I continue what I was gonna say from before?
Sure.
It looked like the Undertaker was going to lose due to shenanigans.
It's like deja vu. No,
Yeah.
it definitely did. It definitely did because you have the cell, the weapons,
Yeah.
DX in the ring that
Hmm.
the threat is there that he's going to lose the streak, and
Yeah.
even the part where he irritates Shawn Michaels, who said he was not going to get involved, and Michaels hits him
Hmm.
with the sweet chin music into
Yes.
the pedigree. You
Hmm.
could not write that any better. And it's like, oh, and the story in the match is like Taker or Michaels don't know what to do
Hmm.
because as beaten, Triple H is like, end it or I will, end it or I will, and like Shawn knows he's like, come on, Taker, I gotta end it. Like he's gonna damage you bad, and Taker's like,
Yeah.
no, no, and that was the best storytelling in a match we've seen in so long, for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, and
When
then
when he kicks out of that super kick into pedigree, everyone's heart dropped.
it did,
Everyone's
it did,
totally like, oh my goodness! I thought we were gonna see that, and
yeah,
we didn't.
and then yeah, no, the end too,
Yeah.
the respect when they all
Yep.
help each other out of the ring.
Hmm.
That's just picture perfect. Like you cannot write that any better than how it happened.
Absolutely
And
not.
that was awesome. So you probably hear in the other room too, my baby's like screaming for her life because they're probably playing with her. So but it's back to you for number three.
My number three, I'm going to 2016 NXT Takeover Dallas. We have Sami Zayn versus a debuting fresh out of New Japan, Shinsuke Nakamura.
Yeah. What a match that
Oh
was.
my goodness! I that year I'm like, match of the year, match of the year.
You, you know that it's match of the year when you hear the chant "Fight Forever."
Yeah,
Like, just
a,
don't stop
a
fighting.
legit one. This would be
Yeah,
one of the first ones. Now it's so overused and homogenized, and now it's the name of a video game.
yeah,
But this is I don't know. This is the first time I heard it. The Fight Forever, and if you listen to interviews of Sami Zayn, he said as good as his match was that they didn't do much.
yeah. That's
And
crazy to think. I
yeah,
mean, especially with all the some crazy submissions and like technical wrestling you saw in that match.
yeah,
Oh, we didn't do much. Oh, okay.
we didn't do much, but it doesn't look like it. Hard hitting New Japan Strong style with the King of Strong style, and a wrestler that fits the New Japan style really well, Sami Zayn. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that was definitely a great match. I'm gonna go number 3 here. I'm gonna switch my order up a little bit. Bailey versus Sasha at Takeover Brooklyn.
Hmm.
This is the first match they had.
Yeah,
Bailey comes, people dancing around, and Sasha comes out with her entourage, like the security guards and all that. What a
yeah,
match that was! Because
hmm,
the crowd already didn't know who to root for. They were so
yeah.
split. Then that like really set up the women's revolution that there is right now. I think that's one of those
Absolutely.
matches. I mean, that
Yeah.
reverse Frankensteiner spot is
It
nuts, you know.
is.
And then followed up by a Bailey to belly or
Hmm.
belly to Bailey. However, I can't remember the order it is now, but
Her finish.
yeah,
Her finish.
her finish. Um, but yeah, that was a solid match.
Hmm. All
I'm
right,
sure you
my
watched that one.
oh, absolutely. I mean,
I did
I
not.
can't tell you how many times I'm trying to tell you, yo, you got to watch NXT. You got to watch NXT. You got to watch NXT. Shout out to
I'll get
Jamin 10 in the corner there.
where
Lucky's Elite Breaks.
where
Right there.
I don't see it.
All right.
It's all right.
Right there.
Well,
All
you
right.
see it.
Anyway, number 4.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh, come on.
I'm sitting here panicking that our screen is messed up. I'm like, I don't see a logo anywhere on here, but here we.
Open your eyes, Joseph.
Yeah,
All right. Are we number 4?
number 4, sir.
All right. Number 4. I'm not going to say one up you, but I'm going to piggyback off yours and say NXT TakeOver Respect. Sasha Banks, Bailey, Iron Woman
Round
match.
2. Round
Round
2.
2. And this is a huge round 2.
Yeah,
60-minute Iron Woman match. It took whatever you got in NXT Brooklyn and just it multiplied it to a
yeah,
60-minute classic. And
yeah.
the the reactions after, I mean, all right, it's got Bailey with the inflatable arm inflatable tube man, and it's Sasha Banks and her entourage, but coming out of like an Escalade.
Yeah.
Yeah, so had all the theatrics of their entrances, and then they delivered in ring too. I do
For sure.
believe she all. I do believe she hit. She also hit a reverse Frankensteiner in this one as well. Um, I do remember her Sasha Banks taking the headband of Bailey's biggest fan in the crowd and making her cry. Little
Oh yeah.
nuances like that.
Good heat
Um,
magnet right there.
Absolutely. And then when it was all said and done, everybody in the back coming out to congratulate them. And you have Triple H coming to the ring, handing both of them, literally giving them their flowers,
Yeah,
and well deserved. And that what probably the strongest point in the women's revolution.
I agree. Um, that was prime NXT women wrestling too.
Hmm.
You know, I mean, you couldn't beat any of those matches. Those are better matches than on the main card.
Oh, absolutely.
All right, relaxing the allergies to get the number 4 out. Let's go with this one. This one's just an instant classic. Nothing like crazy happened in the match, but there were seeds planted for so long that these two factions were going to go off on each other. The
Okay.
Shield versus the Wyatt family.
All right.
And it was Elimination Chamber 2014. And from the Wyatts, just causing destruction on Roman Reigns, and you had Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose, and I mean, there's just so much star power. The late
Mhm.
Bray Wyatt,
Yeah.
it's crazy, and those are the two hottest factions at the time.
Yeah.
So for them to just face off, oh man, you can't beat that,
Totally.
you know. And that I would say that that's actually a beginning point to one of Bray Wyatt's biggest rivalries is Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
They had
I
their
agree
Hell
with
in a
that.
Cell match. I mean, a storied rivalry, but it started there. Elimination Chamber 2014, Shield versus Wyatt family.
Okay. All right. We're number 5. I'm going to go
We're
with
here already.
yeah. John Cena versus AJ Styles, Royal Rumble 2017 for the WWE Championship. And the significance about this match is John Cena ties Ric Flair for most championships ever at 16.
Which respect, but in that match, if I'm not mistaken, that's a while ago. Didn't he no sell a calf crusher or a Styles Clash to hit the win? And
Super Cena, buddy.
I was
Super
irate.
Cena.
I was irate. Like, okay, I get you're probably gonna win this match, but you're gonna no sell in this. Get out of here. But yeah, no, that's a solid match though.
Yeah, I mean, AJ Styles can work with anybody, and as much hate as John Cena gets, he's not as bad of a wrestler as people make him out to be. So,
No,
I mean, if
definitely
you
not.
can have
He's got
yeah,
moves in his arsenal.
yeah, if you can have a match with the Great Khali and it not be a stinker, pretty
Right.
good.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, the dude's got. They say the 5 moves of doom. He's doing fame assers off the top rope. Like
Yeah,
he's. Come on. He does a lot of stuff in the ring. I respect John Cena.
he did a springboard stunner.
He did. Um. All right. My fifth and final one. I would like to say that this true beginning point of the Yes Movement, WrestleMania 30, or no, not Triple H. That's the first match of the night. It was Orton versus Bryan versus Batista for the
Okay,
championship. And I
yeah,
mean, come on, you think Triple H has got two of his boys in this match? Like, there's no way Bryan wins. Like, and then you have
no,
in the back of your head, Vince don't like small guys, and
mhm.
there's no way they're gonna put this on him. But they did. They definitely did. So, and it was one
Batista
of the
Mob RKO
biggest
combo through
celebrations
the announce table.
where one of them got hurt. I thought Batista or Orton. They got hurt in that spot, but it's neither here nor there. Bryan still won, and it
Yeah,
was a
yeah.
great ceremony at the end. Just the confetti falling, and
The
the
whole
Foley
crowd going.
ballerina. Yep, doing the
Yeah,
yes. I mean, you can't write an
that,
ending like that any better.
yeah,
So that's my fifth one. So if you guys like those, we'll give you a couple other ones. You got a couple honorable mentions?
yeah. Um, I have Roman Reigns versus Brock Lesnar, WrestleMania 31, the heist of the century.
That is,
Now,
yeah,
iconic. So even before the cash in, it kind of looked like Roman Reigns was earning his stripes by taking on all the abuse that Brock Lesnar was giving him.
yeah.
And then when it came to prime time, when somebody was about to win, oh, you hear Seth Rollins' music, and he's just running like a bat out of hell to get into that ring, cash that in, and take his championship.
Yeah. Which, yeah, that was. And as soon as you heard his entrance music hit, and he's
You're like,
running
oh
down with the
no.
briefcase, you're like, oh my
Yeah.
god.
Yep.
And it wasn't like he did it a cheap way. He just put himself in the match. He could have lost.
Yeah. He
But
totally could have lost.
and then do you have another honorable mention or just the one?
Oh no, I have John Cena versus Daniel Bryan, SummerSlam 2013.
That was a good match. I like that one. And he
Had John Cena on the way out because of a torn triceps injury, but he still delivered. This debuted Daniel Bryan's running knee.
it did. That's how he won the match.
Yes, absolutely. And then what happens afterwards?
Yeah. He gets hit with
Triple
his
H
pedigree. Yeah.
pedigree, and then Randy Orton comes out, cashes in. Like, what happened?
That
And
was the
then
birth of the Authority.
yes, and
It was.
then 2017. I know we don't talk about them on this podcast ever, but um, I think we lose all credibility if we talk 2010s wrestling and not mention any of the Kenny Omega versus Okada matches in New Japan. All that got Meltzer's famous 6-star rating.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you can just pick any one of those.
Yeah,
It belongs here.
yeah, totally.
Yeah, I don't have many honorable mentions because you took them all, but um, just because of what happened after Taker versus Brock Mania 30, the end of the streak.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Because you got, it's so quiet in that arena, and
Yeah.
you've been saying, "Oh my God,
Oh
you did
my
it!
god!
You did it!"
Oh my god!
Yeah, and the crowd is just doesn't know what to feel. That was
Yeah.
amazing. Um, Not like one of the best matches, but it had
Oh
a lot
no,
of implications.
if I'm being honest, the match left anything to be desired. I do remember myself at one point falling asleep during this match,
Yeah,
but it's got to be up there because Undertaker losing at WrestleMania. I mean, come on.
it only happened like twice, and that was
Yeah.
one of them. And then
Yep.
my other one is The Rock versus John Cena WrestleMania 29.
Okay.
What was the first one they had? 28. It was WrestleMania 28, yeah, because WrestleMania 29 was for the championship in New Jersey. 28. Um, and I mean, come on. Like, Rock versus Cena.
Once in a lifetime, and then it
And
happens
let's talk
again
about
next year.
yeah, twice in a lifetime. But the buildup took a year.
Oh no, that'd
Do you
be
know how
the
much
next one.
happens in a year?
That'll be
No,
the
no, no. It
next
was
one.
no, because after WrestleMania 27, the night after, Rock says, if we're going to do it, we're going to do it big. WrestleMania 28, Miami, Florida, next year. And then they build up to it.
Oh wait, yeah,
And
yeah.
that,
And then he wins the title. Cena wins an opportunity, and then we go number. Okay, we got it.
which he beat CM Punk for that to go face Rocket Mania. But
Yeah. Oh,
28,
okay, yeah, yeah. That
Rock
that that that
wins.
wasn't a bad match either.
Yeah, it was a good match. It belongs on this list, to be honest.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Rock beating him, and then that started that whole like 6-month stretch of Cena losing all faith in himself,
Mhm.
having feuds with like Kane and all that. But it was a good match. I mean, Rock still could go.
Yeah.
He didn't lose a step after all that time away. And Cena just one mistake. Let me get cocky into my own people's elbow and rock bottom. You're done. But that was my honorable mentions. Rock versus Cena 28.
Okay.
So, again, if you're new here and you want to put your own in the comments below, do that. See if you can find any that we couldn't find, any gems from that era. We'll be back with more content next week. Alexis will be back next week.
Third man.
The third man. So, the third week he'll be back. The third man in the third week. So, All right. Yeah. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you follow us, and then we'll see you in the next one.